Another episode of Aloha Authentic airs tonight on KHON2, and host Kamal Kapili joins us live in studio with all the details. Hi, friend.
Good morning.
Okay, let's talk about this episode tonight. We're talking generational music, right? Tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
Well, we sit back down with the Hawaiian Music Perpetuation Society, and it's been such a blessing because we've partnered with them in a few different episodes throughout the past couple seasons, really focusing on different angles of Hawaiian music and pooling a lot of these different, I think, unique stories, like unique angles to it. So for this one, as mentioned, is focusing on legacies of Hawaiian music. And I think one thing that we've spoken about in the past is, or at least which each of the episodes kind of geared towards, is what role does music in Hawaii serve? And we've gone through many different roles, and I mean, Royal Hawaiian Band as one, and continuing the music of our ali'i in particular. We've spoken about Washington Place and focusing on the lyrics. And this episode kind of goes back towards that in terms of composition, but really the poetry that is written and the kauna, or the hidden meanings that are put within those lyrics and that poetry.
Okay, I love that. We actually have a sneak peek, so take a look at this, you guys.
What do you think the value, not necessarily money value, but for people to really truly understand the kauna of a song, the hidden meanings of a song, what is that? What is the value, the worth to that for a person?
To honor someone, to honor where they came from, to love, to show love. That's how our people showed their love.
My grandmother wrote the story because the name that I got as a infant was from a very good friend of my father's. His name was Daniel Hunkin, and he was from Samoa. And the name was Tava e Toto, and it's in Hawaiian it translates to Kua e Koko. And so Grandma wrote that song to commemorate that friendship and the gift of the name from my Uncle Danny.
Aloha vauia oi kuipo.
I was an only child, and my mother had a very hard time bringing me into this world. And so when I did finally come into this world and she watched me grow up, she decided to honor me with a song that I would cherish, hopefully I would cherish throughout my life. And she wrote it when I was 10 years old. So, and her voice was gone by then, so I never heard her sing it for me. I heard Iz sing it quite a bit while I was growing up. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so generational music. You know, it's no stranger because if you're following him on Instagram, you know that you are heavily involved in the Hawaiian music industry over here. What is something that you've learned throughout not just like your life, but throughout this episode?
So many things. Like, I think being in the entertainment realm, not as a musician, because trust, if I went onto the stage to play music, we would disperse all the audience real fast, and we don't want that. So I dance accompanied by music. Right. But one thing that I've realized is really seeing the importance of music. I mean, if you go back and we've spoken about this in a couple episodes, is there was a period of time in Hawaii's history where the Hawaiian language was frowned upon and banned in being taught in public schools.
Right.
And it was through music, which there was no ban or restrictions on music at that time. So it was music that carried the Hawaiian language through such a turbulent era within our history to make sure that we don't lose such a thing. And if you want to take away a culture, you take away their language. So the language is really the heartbeat in the sense, aside from dancing and storytelling in that sense, to make sure that that's continually perpetuated. So Hawaiian Music Perpetuation Society, to us, is a mission that we want to support.
I love that. Yeah, no, and we have to support that. I mean, it's amazing how like we were able to keep, you know, the language alive through hula and mele. So, and that's what you guys will be learning a little bit more in tonight's episode, which, by the way, what are details if they wanted to tune in?
I'm really great with this part of the segment.
This is a test. Don't look at the screen.
Tonight is going to premiere at 9:30 on KHON2, but if you cannot make it, we always have our 2 rebroadcasts. So it would be on Friday on Hawaii CW at 9 p.m. and then Sunday on KHI at 8 p.m.
Perfect. And make sure you guys catch past episodes of Aloha Authentic on KHON2.com.